have today. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is Monday again. It is Monday again. So I am hopeful for the week, in anticipation for the week, in expectation for the week, ready for what the week holds. Um, just ready to go. It is Monday again. Yes, Monday again. And I am so thankful that you're joining me this Monday. And as we go into this week, hopefully our conversation today will be helpful in terms of what you have ahead of you or what you are considering ahead of you. So, you are with Dr. Michelle on It Is Monday Again. I thank you for joining me. I am Dr. Michelle. I'm your transformation strategist, and I assist professional women who feel stuck or unfulfilled in their current life or career to rediscover, realign, and reset so they can move from where they are to where they want to be. And to today, excuse me, we're talking about preparation, and that is so necessary when we're doing the rediscovery, the realignment, and the reset. So I just wanted to share just my thoughts about this. The things I share on here are things that I myself am working on or have worked on, have pursued in an effort to uh, continue to move forward in the direction that um, I'm destined to go, what God has called me to do. And so it is necessary to listen and hear what He is saying so that I can move forward, so that we can move forward confidently, right? We want to move forward confidently. Any other way is not going to be useful, right? Because if you do it scared sometimes, but there needs to be some preparation if at all possible. Now, sometimes things happen and you've got to make that pivot very quickly. But we have some things, some desires that we all have, and if we would prepare, um, we would might have more confidence in moving forward in those things. So that's what I want us to kind of just briefly talk about this morning. I have a workshop coming up called Confidence Maximized. Confidence Maximized. And we'll continue this kind of conversation in that workshop. And I will leave that information for you in the comments so that you can register for that workshop. It's a free workshop Saturday, August 27th from 11 to 1:30, and we're going to be talking about how to maximize your confidence, right? Because we want to move forward confidently. So in with that thought in mind, preparation, right? What is preparation? Well, there's some things that are necessary for us to really be prepared, and preparation simply means we make ourselves ready, right? And so, one of the first things I'll say about preparation is that we make it a matter of prayer. Like we listen, like I said before, listen for what it is that we need to be doing, and then make some preparation to do that. But you've got to listen. We don't want to move forward haphazardly, right? Because if we move forward haphazardly, we kind of end up in a place we don't want to be. And if we're honest, we've all done that, right? We've made some impulsive decisions. And in those impulsive decisions, ended up being either not where we wanted to be or had to kind of backtrack. So we want to do some preparation to make sure. Good morning, Shikana, my friend. Good morning. So we want to make some preparation, and we want to do that first by prayer, listening, spending some time listening for direction and which direction we want to go or need to go as it relates to what we are purposed and destined to do. So that is the first thing I will say about preparation. And then I will say that once we've heard that and once we're clear on that direction, now it's time to pursue it, right? It's time to move forward in pursuit of what it is that we are preparing for. And so that pursuit really is a decision. It's really making a decision that, okay, I've heard what I need to do, what I desire to do, what I'm destined to do. This is the next step I've heard. And so now I'm making that decision that I'm going to pursue it, that I'm going to pursue it. And sometimes in that pursuit, research is necessary. Finding out information is what I mean when I say that. Researching, finding out information about what it is. Say you're trying to transition to a career, maybe transition to a new geographical area, maybe get involved in a certain kind of group or community activity. And so you just want to gather some information about that, right? And then as you gather that information, you begin to plan how you will make that move, how you will make that transition. And so make it a matter of prayer and then pursue it. Make that decision that you're going to pursue it. And in that decision, do some research, get some information about what it is you're planning to do. Now, let me say this, if you're clear, this is the direction that you are supposed to go, that you want to go. And it doesn't mean that it won't come with a little bit of fear and trepidation. Sometimes it does. Sometimes we're still, even though we know it's the right thing, we have some, you know, a little bit of fear about making the move. But don't let the fear turn you away from the pursuit of what it is that you desire and know that you are destined to do. Don't let fear do that to you. Move forward. And sometimes we do it scared, but we do it. So we've prayed about it and now we've made the decision to pursue it, right? So then the next thing is that's necessary is okay, now that I've done some research, what's my process, right? So say you're making a move, right? Across the city or across the country. If you're making a move, what's my process? Like, what do I need to get into place? Maybe I need to have a job, or if it's a career change, I need to start again planning and thinking about where are the places that I desire to work, and be confident enough in yourself that you're going where you want to go, that you're not just going to take what is given to you, but you're going where you want to go. And so where are the places that I want to go? What look as I've done my research, what really resonates with me as I think about making this move, or if I'm planning moving to a new place, like where was the neighborhood I want to live in? Like, what's the cost of living? What's the area? Do I want to be in an area where I have easy access, like to the grocery store and shopping, or do I want to live in an area that's a little farther away from all that? Like those kinds of things. Like we really don't necessarily think about our process enough sometimes. We just kind of go, but it's important to think about what's my process? What's the date? When do I want to have, things in place so I can make this move? Like all of these things help us to be confident. They help us to be confident in our decision. And so we want to make sure that we've prayed, that we've made the decision to pursue, and now that we are going through the process of what is necessary for us to make this move. And then the last thing is that this is in preparation for this move, you've made a pivot, right? You've made a pivot. You may be making a totally different change. I have a friend right now who has taught for many, many years and now is making a pivot to something brand new. And it's exciting. So be excited about your pivot, about your move. If we're honest, so many of us have kind of stayed in the same place because it felt safe. We stayed in the same place because we were afraid to make that pivot. We've stayed in the same place because we allowed fear to talk us out of it. But that's what the preparation process is about. When you get things in place, when you kind of know what your next steps are, of course, you don't know all your steps. None of us ever does. But when you kind of know what your next steps are, that makes it a little easier to go ahead and make that move, right? And so this preparation process is important in order to alleviate some of that fear because fear is going to come. It's going to come, but are you going to continue to pursue what you know you've heard, right? Are you going to continue to pursue that and then go through the process so that you can confidently move forward, right? And then especially if it is a major pivot, the preparation process is really important. It's important to do that. And so, as you think about that, the other part of this, as I said, is building up our confidence. And sometimes um, the we kind of gauge how much confidence we have based on when we have to make a major move like this, right? And when we have to do something major, we recognize how much we may be dealing with some fears around that. And so I just want to encourage you that when you do good preparation, then the confidence is leveled up, right? And even in this process, also get the trusted people around you, the trusted people that will help you to um, actually talk through or think through your process and encourage you to keep moving forward. Like, there's nothing more important than having good, supportive people around you. And Chicana is here today, and she's one of those supportive people, right? One of those people that I know who will, I can call and we can process, and she would give me some encouragement. She'd tell me the truth, right? And then she'd give me some encouragement in whatever it is I'm trying to do, in the vein of being prepared for whatever that is. And especially like if you're making a major move, if that's work or if that's moving to a different area or whatever, you have to really consider that transition and what's that going to be like. Like, you're meeting all new people, you're in new places, new rooms, you find yourself in new rooms and situations. And so the preparation is really important. And the preparation, as I said, is important because it helps build the confidence. And so, especially if you are a woman who's really struggling or struggled with confidence, even in where you are right now, if you are in a job or relationships, or if you just, it doesn't even matter, you just really struggle with your confidence wherever you are, I want to invite you to be a part of my free workshop on August the 27th. It is from 11 to 1:30, and it is called Confidence Maximized. And I really want you to be new everything. That's right, she kind of knew everything. But I want to invite you to be a part of this Confidence Maximized workshop, because these are the kinds of things that we need to discover and talk about so that we can build ourselves up, right? And be confident in moving forward. Confident in moving forward. Confidence means that we're self assured, that we're certain of things, and that we move forward in that. And so, if you are a woman who is really wanting to make a shift, or you just feel unfulfilled, you're not in the places you want to be, and you know it has something to do with your confidence, then I need you to join me. And that link will be in the comment for you to join me. It's absolutely free, and it's 2.5 hours of your time. And are you willing to invest that so that you can get on the road to being more confident, right? So, Confidence Maximize is going to be Saturday, August 27th from 11 to 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I would love for you to join me. Also, my link for my discovery calendar to have a discovery call with me is in my bio there on Instagram. And again, I will leave that here in the link on StreamYard here. But again, women, I'm talking to you. And the reason I'm talking to you is because I am you. I've been you. I have struggled with confidence. And if that is you, then I want to take you through a program called Bold Voice. I want to walk alongside you to help you to pursue that confident self that I know is in there. It's in there. But you just need some real direction and clarity about how to show up as your confident self. And so I encourage you to get on the discovery call with me so that we can talk about how I can walk alongside you and you can become that bold voice, right? That confident person, self assured, certain of who you are and the direction that you want to go. So I am so thankful for you all joining me this morning for It's Monday Again. And I am excited about Monday. Why? Because it opens up a new week of new possibilities. A lot of people come into Monday kind of dreading Monday, but be excited about Monday. Monday opens up a new week of possibilities. And you arose this morning because you still have purpose and things that you need to do. And so I hope that you have an amazing Monday. And I hope that you have an amazing week and in preparation for what it is that you're hearing. Sit down and listen. What is it that I'm supposed to be doing? And as you listen, move forward to pursue and gain that confidence. Thank you, Shikana. I'm excited. I would love to have them. I will drop that link in the comments so that in the description so that they know where to register. So you all have an amazing, amazing Monday. And I look forward to seeing you next week for It's Monday Again. This is Dr. Michelle signing off. Have an amazing day.